Hi, thanks for watching this video. So in this quick video, I quickly want to go over, how a highly trained virtual assistant literally scaled my agency past 20K per month in under 8 weeks, and why I believe that anyone who's running an agency who's making less or really any service-based business that is online, if you're making less than 50K, 100K per month, and you don't have virtual assistants helping you grow, then there is an issue. Okay. But yeah, let's just dive in. So quick background on me and how I started using virtual assistants for my agency. Well, actually, the first agency that I built was an advertising agency, helping business coaches and consultants, scale using VSL funnels as well as paid ads. Um, and before quitting my job last year in June, I had gone 6 months without booking a single meeting. Okay. And I ended up quitting my job, and I hired a LinkedIn outreach agency using virtual assistants. Okay. So they were using virtual assistants to book meetings. And a month in, I ended up signing my first client who literally paid me 4.5K per month. And with this success, the entrepreneur in me saw an opportunity to literally build an appointment setting agency because I had paid them, I think, maybe 700, 800 per month, and they brought me a 4.5K deal. So that was a crazy return on investment. And, I was already paying them a bunch more than what I could pay a virtual assistant that is directly working for me. Okay, so I was like, okay, this is a no-brainer. I could build this and even make it better. Okay, so I ended up hiring two virtual assistants, trained them on how to do some crazy outbound prospecting campaigns. Um, I gathered all the knowledge from Sales Process.io from Nick Cosman. He helps SaaS businesses scale using outbound prospecting campaigns on LinkedIn, Facebook groups, as well as emails. And I ended up putting one of the VAs on my campaign and the other on my new client, okay? Because he didn't actually have a budget for ads. We started using organic methods to scale, and then we said that all the money that would come in from that organic campaign would get reinvested in paid ads, okay? But that actually never ended up happening because we literally just sticked to using virtual assistants. It was just so profitable, okay? But in the meantime, I had thought of helping other agency owners book meetings because from the pain I felt of not being able to book a single meeting in 6 months, I knew that someone somewhere is also could relate and is probably facing the same problem that I was facing, okay? And I had found a solution to it. So I had my virtual assistant on my campaign, and she started prospecting in Facebook groups, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And in 8 weeks, I literally scaled my appointment setting agency from making just over 2K per month to making over 25K per month, helping advertising agencies in niches like e-commerce, real estate, dentistry, loan officers, mortgage. You pick a niche, I've probably already worked in it, okay? And right now we're currently a bit over 30K per month actually with the appointment setting agency. Let me just see if I can show you Stripe. So yeah, so from March 16th to April 17th, we made over 30K. And if you compare it to November 16th to December 18th last year, we made just under 5K a month, okay? So that's just to show how it's crazy, and I only use one virtual assistant to scale this, okay? Of course, I had a good offer, I had a good solution, but regardless, she was taking care of all the outreach, okay? So why did I actually start using a virtual assistant? Because I just went over, what led me to you like hiring one, but I didn't tell you why I did, why I used them, okay? Well, the number one reason why I hired them was because I needed volume, okay? I knew that if I was going to achieve any meaningful result fast, I needed someone other than myself to do the volume of outreach that was needed to make it unreasonable for me to not succeed. Okay. Alex Hormozy, who runs Gym Launch, who's made over 100 mil in his business, said that volume negates luck. Okay. And I heard that in a podcast probably like a month ago. But if if I would have learned that phrase 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 10 months ago, I would have started running a 30K agency a month, probably like a year ago or two, okay? Because it's such a no-brainer, right? If you're not doing the volume required, if you're only sending like 10 email a day and thinking that you'll scale your business off of 10 email a day, then you're probably delusional. Okay, stop lying to yourself and actually figure out a solution to do 100, even 1,000 a day if you want to, if you can. Okay. So, and then the second reason was that I wanted to run a business, right? I never had a dream of being a one-man team. I actually don't like it. Okay. Right now, I actually have 14 VAs working for me, so I have a really big team. I'll show you my Slack. But I never wanted to be the master and the slave, okay? A lot of people start an agency and they think that they have to keep it really small. They have to keep all the profits to themselves, but that's just thinking too small, okay? I've never been someone to think small. I've always lo loved to really big something huge, okay? And then the other thing is that the cost to employ a virtual assistant is really low, okay? All the VAs that we hire and that we train for our clients, we pay them $3 Canadian an hour. So, for this client that, for the fact that we scaled to 20K per month in like under 8 weeks, I probably paid her just under 500 bucks. Okay? Because she was not working full time. She was working 4 hours a day. Okay? And that's how crazy it is. Okay? Like find me any paid ads campaign that gives you such an ROI or return on ad spend. You'll probably not find one. Okay? Spend 500 to make 20K a month in 2 months. Like that's almost insane. Okay? And also the other thing is my happiness increased the more I started seeing meetings coming in without me having to do a single thing, right? It's just beautiful to wake up to meetings on a filled calendar. Okay. At some point, I was doing around 25 to 35 meetings a week, but now I've limited it because I'm not trying to, I can't even handle that kind of volume anymore. Okay. But why do you need a VA? And more specifically, a highly trained virtual assistant from us. Okay. So, well, the first thing is why do you need a VA? It's pretty simple. Okay, is because of these same four reasons. Okay, you probably need volume. You probably need to start running a business and start being a slave to your own business, and you need to delegate work to actually scale. Okay, but when we're placing virtual assistants for fellow agency owners or online service-based businesses like coaches, consultants, our clients are normally in these two situations. Okay, situation one is that they're just starting out, making less than 10K per month, and they're looking to invest in their business by hiring a virtual assistant to fast track their success. Okay. The second thing is that they're doing all the outreach themselves and it's taking them a lot of time, and that time that they don't have, some are working full time, they have not yet gone all in with their business, or some are just not disciplined enough to actually do the work. Okay. So it ends up not, if they end up not even seeing the result. Okay. Or they've automated a whole lot of outreach using LinkedIn automation tools, Facebook bots, and email outreach softwares, but nothing is coming in, literally. Okay. It's as if they were doing nothing. Okay. So they just scrape a bunch of leads on Google or on some D7 lead finder, and they just send cold emails and they wonder why they can't book a single meeting. Okay. So the second situation is agency owners who are already making literally 20K, 30K per month, but they're looking to, or more, but they're looking to 10x their current results using virtual assistants that are prospecting on social platforms and a bit of emails. Okay. We just signed a client who's making around 60, 70K per month, and we're training two virtual assistants for them because he want to get to 150K per month in the next 90 days. Okay, but they have a really good offer. Okay. So, and then the other thing is that they don't have the time or don't know how to hire and train a virtual assistant on how to do outbound prospecting because some of them, most of the time, scaled to this level using paid ads. Okay. Um, or they're looking for a cost-effective way to add an extra 10K in monthly recurring revenue every single month, okay? Because with two virtual assistants that you're paying, let's say 300 each per month, they could literally add an extra 10K in MRR for you and pretty easily, okay? Or some of them are actually looking for more than one VA, okay? Because if you're actually a really sound business owner and an employee costs you 300 bucks a month, 500 bucks a month, why would you just get one, right? It's just ridiculous for you to just get one, right? Get 10 if you can, right? I'm currently launching this campaign. Like if you're watching this video and you received it, I currently have 14 virtual assistants propagating this message. Okay, so you should, if you want to get a few multiple five figures a month in MRR added to your MRR, then please like listen to my advice. Okay, so why do they get trained? They're trained VAs from us and not a staffing agency. Okay. One thing that is important to understand is that we're not actually a placement agency. We're we own an appointment setting agency. We're not necessarily, we didn't start out as a staffing agency. The reason why I'm actually starting to place virtual assistants is because I've hit a limit with my done for you, and I've built a consultancy helping people scale to 50K per month. And I have an offer where we also help place agent virtual assistants, because it's just a no-brainer. I cannot help 100 clients a month, but I can place 100 VAs a month. Okay, so it's just because I've hit my limits with the done for you and the consulting thing. But yeah, well, the first reason is because it's a simple reason why, and it's because they're looking to fill up their calendars. That's the first reason why anyone gets their virtual assistants, okay? So who better than an appointment setting agency to hire and train a virtual assistant for you to scale your business, okay? It's a no-brainer. Like I said, we usually run an average of 20 outbound prospecting campaigns for other agencies every single month, okay? So we have dealt with so many issues and found solutions to those issues, and it literally makes our expertise and our workflow, uh, they're worth thousands of dollars, okay? And I could show you a bit of, I don't have it here open, but like I could show you some of the campaigns that we're running, but it will probably make this video too long, but I won't go in it. So if you want to see a video, you can just let me know. I'll share it with you, some case studies, etc. But what kind of training do the virtual assistants we place for other agencies go through? Okay. So if you look at here, we have some of the training on Notion. So if you look at here, like we have a training on Lemless, okay? So if you're an e-commerce agency owner and you would like your VA to be really good at, gathering leads, uh, you'll see here, because Lemless is pretty tricky, right? If you're not used to it, you might spend a bit of time trying to understand it, but we already have trainings on it, right? How to upload the list, how to schedule and add an email, how to review and launch, okay? We have uh, we have prospects on how to using Facebook outreach, how to prospect on Facebook, how to comment on post, how to comment on post and get traffic and get free traffic, how to message people, how to know what message to send first, follow-up messages, etc. And these are all videos, but they're not loading. But LinkedIn outreach, we have so many. We Connect, how to use it's an automation for LinkedIn, Instagram outreach, but most importantly, Facebook groups prospecting. I've literally made half of six figures in the past 60 days just from Facebook, okay? And that's 50K in the bank cash, okay? So, and from just paying someone 500 bucks to do the outreach for me, okay? So it's just ridiculous at this point. But we have them go through a lot of training, but not only that, okay? The VAs that our clients get are not simply going through some of the videos that I just showed you, but we get them to go through a total of 6 hours of shadowing sessions, okay? 3 hours of shadowing our current specialists who are booking meetings for our clients, okay? As well as 3 hours of our own specialist who has been working for me for the past 7 months. They will actually shadow train your virtual assistants to make sure that they're independent and that they know how to resolve every issue, okay? And let me show you quickly how my Slack looks when at the end of each day. Let me just move this screen. So if you see here, Thomas just signed, he's a client on the consulting. We're helping him build an agency and scale it to 50K per month. And we just we trained Gray and put him on his campaign. So it's his virtual assistant, his virtual assistant. She does the prospecting. She gives a report every day. She gives them a number of warm leads. She gives them number of Loom videos that need to be sent. Okay, to his.io, his company he owns. It's an agency that's making around 150K per month. Tin is handling Tin and Ian are handling their campaign. They give each a report, how many appointments, how many Loom videos that need to be sent. This is probably a prospect that wants to get on a call. Thank you for getting. Can I ask you where you're hopping to speak to? So this is a point. I shouldn't be showing you guys these, but can we jump on a call? So like they literally book meetings for our clients. Let me just find another. These are all channels for my current clients. These are all reports every day. Airly. This is another. Tina is really great. She helps me do a lot of stuff. Julius, we're also helping him scale past 50K per month. This is Justin that we just placed for him, but etc. So like I just showed you, this my whole Slack is literally managed by virtual assistants. I don't necessarily spend too much time on it because with 20 clients every month, it gets a bit crazy. But why get a VA from us instead of going to the source, okay? Because you could literally Google, hey, virtual assistant to hire, and you will get hundreds of websites, okay? Well, like I said, there are hundreds of, if not thousands of VA placement agencies out there that promise you to give you a trained VA for just like 250 bucks, okay? If you're on Facebook, you probably get a lot of people from India or Pakistan saying, "Hey, do you want to train VA for $1 an hour?" And so why not go with them, okay? Why not pick a VA that costs you only $1 per hour, okay? Well, it's pretty simple. I've run an appointment setting agency for the past 6, 7 months where we've worked with agency owners in all kinds of niches, mostly e-com. We've worked in real estate, we've worked with dentists, we've worked with mortgage brokers, we've worked with people targeting influencers, consultants, and we have built so many processes and workflows to be able to deliver results for our clients, okay? So that means that by the time the VA that we place in your company by the time we place them, they will literally know more about how to go to the market and get you meetings than you and even the expert or the guru who's on YouTube making videos every other day talking about how to send emails and how to structure emails, which is pretty stupid. Okay. In 2021, there is rarely anyone who will get on a call with you because you send a really good email. That's impossible. Okay. That's why we've built our own processes containing workflows like the value approach, where we're actually going in and educating people on what we do, essentially the same thing that I'm doing right now, and creating videos so that you get to sell so many people without having to be really good at messaging or without relying on how good your VA is, okay? So, would you rather get a VA from a placement agency that just does hiring and placement or from an actual appointment setting agency whose specialty is booking meetings and not placing VAs, okay? If you're pretty smart, you would go with us, in my opinion, okay? And to be truthful, our placement processes are not as good as they could be, but the thing that is great is that the actual training that the VA goes through will make you multiple five figures in less than 3 months, okay? I assure you that, okay? So this is pretty much it, okay? If you really want to attain freedom, you know, let's connect, okay? I'd love to talk with you. If you're free this week or next week, you want to get on a chat, maybe you have questions, you want to know how much we price our virtual assistants, or you want to know if they can help you with your specific offer, then yeah, let's connect, okay? And another thing is I would love to get your feedback on this video because at the end of the day, you're my market, you're someone that I can help. So it's from your feedback that I'm able to create better offers and essentially, it's the same reason why I even started offering virtual assistants, okay? Because I had so many people who didn't want to work with me directly because they didn't have the budget, but they were like, hey, can you train a VA and place them within my agency, okay? And that's why we're here. But if you're actually interested in more than just the VA placement and you want to learn how to really scale past 50K a month, well, I just made another video here for this doc. Let me show you. It's just taking a bit of time. I just created a program, a consulting program going over how to make it unreasonable for you to not scale past 50K per month, okay? And and going over these 5, 6 things that you really need to learn and implement for your agency. If you want to learn more about this, then definitely shoot me a message, okay? But I appreciate you. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.